Hey, Shalom, Israel, Shalom, Shalom first. I'm of all praise, glory, honor to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the apostles, I was going to Muslim, peace, I taste and wonder of Israel. And basically for this lesson, I want to make a quick lesson, speaking about how we have to watch our mouths, all right? Because, we don't want to be saying anything that can, potentially, jack us up in the long run, all right? So, it's best to watch our mouths than to pay for, things we're saying, you know. Matthew 12:36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. All right. Um. 37 verse. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. All right. So our words have power. All right. We don't want to be saying anything that could like I said, that could potentially get us judged. All right. So it's best that we watch our mouths so we can avoid judgment. All right. Because these people in the world, they have no filter. All right. They be saying pretty outlandish sayings. All right. And they have no fear. All right. They be talking on God or on this, on that, and they just be talking reckless. All right. And we don't want to do that. All right. So it's best that we watch our speech. All right. Let's go to Psalms 19 and 14. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Yahweh, my strength and my redeemer. All right. So that's something that's something we gotta pray for. All right. Our words being acceptable in the Lord's sight, and the meditation of my heart. Because we get in these wicked thoughts, Slaki, in this wicked flesh, we get wicked thoughts. All right. And these wicked thoughts are foolish. All right. And what does Scripture say? I think it's Proverbs 24. Let's see. A foolish thought is sin. All right. Proverbs 24:9. The thought of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is an abomination to men. All right. So, if you think foolish thoughts, it's a sin. All right. And that's a cut right there to those who try to boast themselves in the law. All right. Talking about you basically those that try to boast themselves in the law. All right. Because we're in this wicked flesh, so we're gonna have wicked thoughts. All right. And you having wicked foolish thoughts, that's a sin. All right. So that goes to show you that we need Yahweh Shai, all right, to redeem us from these wicked bodies. All right. And for the last scripture, I pulled this from watching Elder Apostle Gabar. He brought this out. Sirach 32:8. Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. All right. So that goes into watching your mouth. All right. You don't gotta talk too much. All right. Just keep it short, keep it simple. All right. We don't gotta we don't gotta babble. All right. It's Scripture says, let thy speech be short. All right. So just let it be short, and know when to speak and when not to speak. All right. And yeah. All right. The only scriptures I had. I don't want to make this lesson too long, but Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. One of all praise, glory, honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Till next time, Shalom.